My name's Dorian Bonner. Thank you for coming out this afternoon, taking time out of your weekend. Hear what I have to say. I'm a construction science major at Glenn College. What I'd like to talk to you about today is texting and driving. Is texting and driving really worth the rest of your life? Because when you think about it, all it takes is a split second of you not looking at the road to end your life or someone around you. Texting and driving doesn't just affect the person that's doing it, it affects everyone around them. Texting can be qualified as anything from sending a paragraph to just a simple one-letter response. It doesn't have any limitations to what texting and driving is. Each one of them basically can do the equal amount of damage. If you wouldn't mind, please get your little handouts that I gave you. This is a statistic that I got from the Texas Department of Transportation. According to TxDOT, in 2017, just in work zones alone, there are always more than 2,500 active work zones in the state of Texas at any given time. And in those 2,500 work zones, there are 25,757 total crashes. And out of those 25,757 crashes, there are 69,831 vehicles involved in those crashes. And out of those 69,831 vehicles involved, there are 89,391 people involved. And from those 89,391 people that are involved, 200 of them die. I can talk about this topic because I work for the Texas Highway Department of Transportation, and I was actually on I-20, Interstate 20, last week. We were doing road work, and we had one of the lanes closed off. We were merging traffic into the right lane when a young man was texting and driving, going about 70 to 75 miles an hour down the interstate, and obviously not paying attention to the road, and he didn't see the family of three stopped merging into the right lane that was in front of him. He rear-ended them, and both cars exploded. He had a dog in the back of his truck, and no one ever found where the dog went to. It got ejected from the vehicle on impact, and no one ever found it. Luckily, other than that, no one was severely injured too bad. Everyone made it out alive. The emergency response teams made it promptly and was able to get everybody to the hospital, and they only received minor injuries. In Texas, the death rate due to texting and driving increases every single year. This is a big problem. Texting and driving is actually most common in people ages 16 to 27. That is the target age group for texting and driving. Not to mention that texting and driving has recently been made illegal. It was such a problem that the state of Texas made it illegal. And I found that on Star Telegram. It was a blog website where they went out and told everybody that it was now legal starting September 1st of 2017. There are several different ways that you can go about preventing texting and driving. The biggest one to me, I think, would be lead by example. If you're in a car with your family and you're driving down the road and you're getting text messages and calls and stuff, just don't answer them. Because as soon as you start answering them and replying and all this other stuff, your kids are going to think that it's okay to text and drive, and they'll make it a habit once they start driving. If you do get caught in that situation, pull over, find a safe place to pull over. I mean, there are plenty of places out there on the road where you can pull over: rest stations, gas stations, convenience stores, all that stuff. You can pull over and reply to text. According to the Federal Communications Commission, one of their tactics for preventing texting and driving is to give clear instructions. Make it a rule in your household to not text and drive. Make there be consequences if they do give in to texting and driving. That's all that I have today. Thank you all for coming out.